Yeah, my name's Erin West. I am the Western Campaigns Director for the National Young Farmers Coalition. National Young Farmers Coalition is a national grassroots advocacy organization, and we're working to support the next generation of farmers and ranchers across the country. Agriculture is a really challenging career to get into. I farmed a little bit off and on throughout my life, and I've had challenges getting into agriculture, and I see other people having challenges of getting into agriculture, whether that's having student loan debt, not having access to land or access to water, and then climate change is an ever-increasing challenge, especially for the next generation of farmers and ranchers. So we see a lot of them are thinking about climate change when they're running their businesses, they're doing soil health practices, they're trying to sequester carbon because they're planning to be farming for 30, 40, 50 years and planning for climate change. But they need policies and programs that can support them, which is why we do advocacy work and work on policy. I'm thinking of a woman who farms in Longmont, Colorado. She's a first-generation farmer, so she's not coming from a family farm. And she has about 4 jobs right now. She's an engineer full-time during the day, but she has student loan debt, so she can't quit that job. So she's putting all her time and energy into agriculture, but because she doesn't have land and because she has this debt, she's really weighing right now whether she's going to continue on in agriculture, if that's actually going to be a viable career for her or not, because of these structural challenges that she's facing. So she's one of the farmers that I keep in mind when I'm thinking about this work and thinking about how can we reduce those barriers for her so she can start this career that she's very passionate about and also grow amazing food for her community that's delicious and nourishing and healthy. Probably our most recent accomplishment was working on the Farm Bill, which was passed in the end of 2018. We're working to make sure that the conservation programs, which help farmers and ranchers do soil health practices on their farms and ranches, make sure that works for beginning farmers, young farmers, women farmers, and farmers of color, so they can access those funds. And we also work to make sure that those programs work for practices that help to sequester carbon. I'm working more on the state level now, so I'm working in Colorado and pulling together a group of stakeholders to see if there's an opportunity to work on a policy in Colorado or develop a program that can do similar things in the state. So we're pulling together this group to work with the Department of Agriculture to develop some kind of program that could help incentivize farmers transitioning to systems that can be more adaptive to climate change and mitigate climate change.